Hey, what's up? Let's get the music going. Alright, it's part 2 of the build. Alright, so you'll notice something's changed from the last time. I went up here into my settings, preferences, under the edit, and I selected under appearance tab, there's a option to outline the edges of the individual Lego pieces. It makes it much better to see when you're building. Yeah, that was a big help. There we go. Alright, so you can actually like see the edges here. Yeah, it's much more like, doesn't look like all the pieces go together. So I'm gonna leave that on for the build. Alright, so now we're on step 21. If you go to the link below, you can follow along. Let me pull this up. And where is it? There it is. Okay. So we're gonna get right back into it. I'm gonna try to go a little faster than I went last time, because we do have a lot to build. Alright, so a plate, and then there's a 2x4 tile. This is a dark. There we go. Next step. So we're building these things off, and then we're going to put them on. There's I think it's a bracket. Yes, bracket. We need 6 of these. So let's flip it. It's cool. It like actually puts like a shadow on it and everything. It's kind of neat. All right, so this is going to go on right there. Okay, now these, select, copy, paste, and then we're going to turn these around like that, and these are going to go on the other side. Alright, it's 22 and 23. We get a 1x2 and it's also a 1x2, but it's a tile. This piece is yellow. Tile's light, it looks light gray. We need 2 of these, and they just go right here. There we go. Cool. Next. Alright, we need another bracket. This one. We need 6 of these. Switch it up from the drum and bass this time, put on a little chill step. Felt like the drum and bass is a little too fast for me. Okay, now these pieces are going to line up like this, and they're going to be held together by, I don't know what this piece is called. I'm going to have to look it up here. Now these pieces have corresponding numbers, so if you go to the very end of the instructions, there'll be like a part number for Lego. You can go to the Brinklink website, you can enter that number into the Brinklink website, and it'll give you the Brinklink number, which is a different number than what Lego has. I don't know why, but so this number is 2476. And there's a couple different varieties of that. So I have to look and see which one we're dealing with here. I don't think it matters. It's good to me. I think this is a light gray, maybe. There's only 2 of these, and these go right here. This piece is supposed to just rest on top. In this computer program, I find that it's very hard to get pieces to rest on top of pieces. Like, it doesn't really work. I haven't figured out the secret to it yet. Like, this is not, since it doesn't snap on, it doesn't click on, there's no way to possibly do this step. So we have to go to the next step. Okay, so in this step, you're actually going to be putting pieces on the side of this, so it... Okay, so there's a 3x3 plate. Whoops. There we go. And this is going to be red. There we go. We need 2 of these. Then we need a 1x6 plate. I haven't streamed in a long time on Twitch, but if you guys watch my Twitch channel, I always promote drinking of water. It's important to stay hydrated. I don't think anyone drinks enough water. I feel like I do, but water is very important. 1x6 tile. If you feel like you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Now these are light gray. And we need 2 of these. Now these go on right here. There's 1. Let's go around and try to fit that on right there. Perfect. Now we can add this piece where it belongs, right there. And there we go. Awesome. So now step 26 is where we actually put it in. So I'm just gonna make a step like that and just put it on there. Looks like it goes on right here. And there we go. Cool. We're starting to go up. Alright, 27. Looks like we're adding some stairs and stuff. Okay, so it starts off with a 6x6 tile, or a plate I should say, and then there's a tile, a 1x4 tile, 1x4 plate. There we go. If you like this music, I'm going to put the description for the music down below. Oops. Plate 2x4. There we go. Okay, that's white. This is going to be red. This is black. This is light gray. Alright, so far so good. Looks like there's some stairs. Now, I need to look the part up for these, since I have no idea what it is. 61409. There it is. We need to get, is it 4 of these? These are colored metallic silver. So go to black and white and try to find the metallic colors, metallic silver. There we go. Cool. Let's start to build this thing. This piece here. This piece here. There. Wish they would do like a commemorative set, the twin towers. That way I can build one tower and just copy and paste the other tower on there. That'd be awesome. They should do that, and they should have like some of the proceeds go towards like, you know, something. Alright, we gotta make 2 of these. Alright, so the first one's gonna go right here. And this one gets flipped. It goes right here. There we go, stairs. Cool. I'm just going ahead a little bit and looking to see what we're building. Okay. So basically we're building stuff and then putting it on. When you build something really big and put it on, it slows the computer down a lot if you don't have a lot of processing power. Or I'm guessing it's processor, not GPU, because I don't have the problem anymore now that I upgraded my processor. I had a 6-core processor, and I didn't properly overclock it, so I was running at like pretty much stock speeds. With this one, I've overclocked it slightly, so now it runs a little hot for my taste, but it handles a lot more. Go. So plate, and then we have more brackets. I think that's a bracket. No, it's not a bracket. It is a... What is that called? Oh man. I know it's a 2x2. I know it's modified. Sometimes I spend a lot of time just looking for the right parts. Sometimes it takes me a while to find them. I don't see it. A lot of times it's easier just to go and look for the part number, which is what I'm going to do right now. 6061711. There it is. 99206. Let's see what it's called. It's just called modified plate. I don't know why that didn't show up. Alright. And back to... If you're wondering why I'm looking this way, I have a second monitor. It's good to have 2 monitors when you're doing builds like this, so you can... I think a second monitor is just like... Even I got this monitor from... where did I get this monitor? Oops. I think I had Micro Center. And it was like $100. It's a cheap monitor. The monitor that I'm using in front of me was a lot more expensive. It's my main monitor. It's like a gaming monitor or whatever. This monitor here is just a cheap monitor. Okay, so 28 is gonna be... I don't know if you can see what I'm doing since my face is down there, but I missed a step, so I just went ahead and added more. Alright, now we need 6 of these guys. There's 1, 2, 3. We're gonna drop them in there. Copy, paste, flip it. Yeah. Alright. It's being weird. Sometimes you just have to change the angle to get it in there. There we go. Alright. Now what? New step. 4 of these. I can just put them on. Oops. Copy, paste, boom. 2x2 tile. And these are white, so we can just leave them the way they are. Oh wait, no. Wrong. We need a 2x4 tile. Three. And let's go there. Alright. Now what? I got messed up somewhere. 29. Missing a step. Missed a step. I have to do some step organization here, guys, real quick. So this was step 30. This was step 29. This was step 28. Step 27 was that. Step 31. I miss steps all the time. Don't judge. Now we have a couple of these. So copy paste. One of these is red. The other's white. Why did it do that? Alright, all the steps are messed up. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I can always go back and fix it later. It's doing something weird. I don't know what it's doing, but we're on step 32, so let's keep plugging on. Alright, 1 times 4. It's modified. We need this one. We need 2 of these, but we can just copy and paste it. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to copy. Paste. Alright, so this needs to be flipped like that, and we're gonna put that right here. Copy, paste. Those are white. This needs to be colored tan. This whole thing is gonna go under this, like that. And then we need to copy, paste, flip it. It's gonna go on the other side here. Like that. And then 33 is just an empty step where we place it. So this whole thing is gonna get rotated and it's gonna get dropped right on top here. Like that. Alright. So this is like the inside, I believe. Alright. So now we keep going up. Alright, so we're going to be building something else to put on here. Oops. Looks like a lot of these pieces. There are light gray. Need 2 of them. Oops. And then I need a 2x3 plate. Yeah, that's white. Okay, so that's 4, 5. I like this music a lot. It's good for doing this kind of stuff because it's kind of like repetitive, and Legos are, well, kind of repetitive. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I was a dance music DJ, and I played music like this. This slower music you don't really hear in the clubs too much. They're more played in like lounges or, you know, coffee shops and VIP rooms. You play this kind of stuff. Alright, so that's 37. I'm jumping on to 38 now. Alright, looks like we have some more modified pieces. Modified. This piece. Oops. Copy, paste. We need 2 of these. These are going to go here and here. And then we need more. Once you flip it and it's in that orientation, you copy it and paste it again, it'll keep the other ones in the same orientation. It just makes it a lot easier on you. Check this out. I'm going to take that and then flip it because we have to do one the other way. Boom. We need 4 of these. This is blue. Regular blue. Since all these need to go over here, I'm just going to copy them, paste them, flip them. There we go. 40. We need plates. These are dark. Going up. Ain't nowhere to go but up. Step 42. This is 1 by 2 by 2, I believe. Oof. piece isn't showing up. There it is. This is gray. Okay, there we go. It's kind of the same on both sides. This next step is going to be very difficult. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this one. It's a 1x3 tile. No, 2x3. 2x3 tile. Ah. I had it tight. This piece is supposed to go right in between these right here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I may have to improvise. I don't think it's going to work. Works if you have real Legos. Now, if I hit the snap button, maybe I can get it to set in there. No. It's not gonna work. When you gotta use your head, you gotta think of a workaround for this piece. Let me see what the purpose is of this piece if I go down. Oh yeah. This piece is essential for the next step. There's no workaround for this, so I'm gonna need to improvise. In this program, you can't get certain pieces to go into other pieces as they would in real life. It's just the physics of the computer program. This tile needs to go right here, but it won't. So hopefully I don't think there is a single workaround for this. I'm looking at the Lego pieces to see if there is. I mean, as we build up, I'm seeing if there's an alternative. It's difficult to say at this point in the build whether we'll be able to skip this step or not and build something else. I mean, right now it doesn't look like it, but this piece has to go inside of that piece like that. It doesn't work. Putting these down, I can't even get this to line up there. Hold on. Ooh, almost got it. Come on. I'll be sitting and doing this all fucking... Alright, hang on 1 minute. I'm gonna try to figure out a solution to this. Alright, you're not gonna believe this, but I actually got it to work. I took a break. It took me about 10 minutes or so to figure that out, but I got it to set in there. It was very difficult. I had to turn snap off. I had to use a tool, which I'm not gonna... I mean, I could probably do it real quick and show you how I fit it in. Hold on, let's see if this will go in here. That's a real test. Oh god, I don't think it will. Hold on. There we go. Yep. Alright, so let me take this piece out. Copy, paste. Alright, so I'll show you what I did. This is very difficult. Okay, so basically I turn snap off. Turn that off. Zoom in really close. Alright, now you see how this is lined up here? What you're gonna do is try to set that on top like that. Alright, so now it's setting there, like that. Click on it. You have a tool where you can actually rotate this thing if you want. Rotate it any direction. Click on it again, you have this button, which you can actually move this piece. So I moved it there. See how it's oriented? Like that. Now I have to put it down. So go back to this. And basically all you're doing is clicking on this arrow and dragging it to where you want it. But it jumps, so you gotta be really careful with it. Right there. Just click on it and stop it. There it is. So now I'm gonna move this over. Right there. That's how I did it. It's kind of funky, but you know, it works. Turn this snap back on. Rotate that. It takes a while. Sometimes it doesn't always work though, so you kind of got to play with the program and try to figure it out. And now that I've done that, I can copy and paste it if there's another step where I have to do that again. I mean, I don't know if that's like important, but when I went ahead, it looked like it was very important. So there we go. Now let me go back and check out the next step. Alright, next step is a bunch of these guys. It's basically like you have to cheat the game into thinking that it's doing something, or I don't know. When you get a victory like that, you're just like, yes, I got that part to work. Like it's so frustrating though. It can get very frustrating. Alright, so this is 2 times 1 mod 5. There we go. This piece is red. Are we on 44? Behind my little head here, but there we go. Let me minimize some of these steps here. There we go. Boink, boink, boink. Alright, we are down to step number 45 now. Flip to a new page. Now this one, we're going to do the opposite. We have to flip this over and I have to put pieces on top of this, these guys, so this is going to be hard. Oh crap, I didn't finish this. Hold on. where it gets difficult. I have to place this on top of that, and it's not going to go on easy. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go to sometimes you have to do this to get stuff to work. You have to move things out of the way. So this piece here needs to go on top of that. So turn your snap off. It's going to be, we're going to do the same thing we did. Is that it? No. We have to move this over. So I'm going in. Make sure this orientation's right. It's in there far enough. This just needs to move over. Yeah, see how it like jumps? This is where this Lego program gets really frustrating and difficult. It's just not lining up with it, and that's on the grid. Popping to each side, it's not lining up. I can get it to go on there, but I can't get it to line up across the board. Ugh, this is so frustrating. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this back on. Oh, snap. I was like, why is that not going on? There we go. Alright. Here we go, the moment of truth. For some reason, that does not want to line up. Take snap off. Keeps putting it into it. Alright, so now I'm going to try to just do this piece. Okay. This is not working. I put that off. Now let me try it. Aha, that was it. I think that was what I needed to do. Here, let's move this over here, like that. That's it. It just needs to come down. See, you just gotta work with it, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. There. Perfect. Alright, now I gotta do the other side. Well, Is that it? Oh. Just gotta get rid of that gap. Alright, there we go. And now let's close the gap. Too much. That's it. Oh, no, it's gotta go this way. Right there. I think I got it. Now, if these pieces line up top here, then it's absolutely perfect. This is a moment of truth. Hold on. Snap. That's it. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Now we can copy and paste that part if we need to. Oh man. That wore me out. Now we need these little guys. I think this is when the outside of it starts coming together. Yeah, 4 across. Right like that. Now I need to do this on the other side. I believe in the same exact fashion. Ooh, I missed some. Ooh, I took one of those guys with it. Alright, delete that. Okay, we can just pop that over there once we get it. Alright, so grab this, flip it, and put it right there. This guy, flip him. Looking for my cat. I don't see my cat. My other cat's on the couch over there. His name's Teddy. He keeps to himself. Okay, now this whole thing is going to get placed on top of here. I think it gets just placed right on top. Like this. Like that. Looks good to me. Alright, there we go. This thing's coming together. Now that's step 47. Let's add a 47 step. Now we're on 48. Alright, 48's got a few steps on it. Like many steps. 1x6. 2 of these. These are blue. We have a white 2x3 plate. It goes down like that. Let's flip these around. These go down like that. Put another plate on top. Top. This one is dark gray. Then we have a 2x3 tile. There we go. We need 2 of those. Okay, these go on the sides here, so you have to flip this over. side like that. This one is going to go on the other side. Alright, if I can go back in time, I would have made that. Flipped it like that, copied it then, instead of doing it this way. But I think that just goes on like that. Okay. Alright, this thing's really coming together now. We're on 49. Now we're gonna hit 50 tonight, alright. Alright, so this is these pieces. Oops. Copy paste. 2 of these. These are red. It's funny, you have all these bright colored pieces, but then once you get to the finished product, you don't see any of the colors at all. Drink some water. I think it's a slope. Slope. This piece is white. I like it when they're white. You don't have to change the color of them at all. This is like the default color. Alright. So now we have some gold tiles. I believe they're gold. Yeah, they're gold or brass. You can tell because in the instructions you'll see a little like bling on it, a little like shiny, a little, I don't know what you call that. It's like a little like bling. I don't know. Need 2 of these plates. 1 by 2 tiles. 2 of these. Okay, so let's find the color for these. It'd be under orange. Go down to the metallics. Pearl gold. These are gray, light gray. Alright, so these are gonna get flipped like that. These 2 flipped like that. They go here. Oops. Alright, 51. 50 steps down.
I wanna go home. Wanna go home.
1 by 2 plate. This is blue.
I wanna go home. Wanna go
Alright, that goes in like that. And then there's a 1 by 4. Oh wait, this is the next step, 52. Oops, gray. Good. Okay, we have a multi-step ones. These kind of look like they're the same thing. Possibly. They're just flip-flopped. So this will be an easy step. 53. A lot of the same stuff. So we need one of these. Need one of these. It's gonna go under it. This is red. Looks like we have a 1 by 4 modified. This is a weird looking piece. I don't see it. Hold on. Is it a 1x3 modified? That's it. 1x3 modified. It's a really odd looking piece. Flip it. Copy paste. So this piece is going to go here. This here. Got a good night's sleep last night, so my mind is very clear tonight. Feels good. Alright, so this piece gets flipped like that using my arrow keys again, and then this piece is supposed to pop in right there. I guess this is going to be like the door. So if I copy and paste that, it looks like it's the exact same thing on the other side, except it's a little different. So instead of, it's where you got to pay really close attention to. These pieces are flipped. So instead of that being on the bottom, it's on the top. There, that's done. Oh, and you make two of these. Alright, here we go. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Put this on here very carefully. This is going to go on right here like that. And then we're going to copy and paste it, flip it. This piece is going to go on here right like that. There we go. Awesome. So it looks like we almost have the first couple floors done. Alright. Step 56. That was 55. I believe. 56. After I do this next couple of steps, I think I'm gonna call it quits for the night. Might go watch some Frozen 2. I haven't seen that yet. Got my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shirt on. I should have worn my Disney shirts watching Frozen, but Disney World's closed right now. Kind of sucks for the people who were there, thinking that they're gonna get to go to the parks, but it's for everybody's safety with all this stuff going on. Bring this out a little bit because it looks like it's going to get kind of big. With step 57, we're adding a lot of these little guys here. There we go. appreciate. This is really coming together. These are gonna go here. And they're gray. Two more of these. Right there. Alright, 59. Two of these guys. Oops. They're gonna go under like that. Oops. Come on. Come on. Sometimes you just have to wait for it. There. There. Step number 60. 2x6s. Wait, 1x6s. Sorry. By 6. There. 2x8. 2x4. Two of those. And 1x2 modified. Two of these. One's gonna go that way, I assume. Yeah. Gray. There we go. Next. Alright, we need these guys. That's cool. Oh, that was 62. Here, let me copy, paste. Alright, 63. It's a fun little program. If you didn't watch my video before, it's this program's free. The link for it will be down below. Also, the link will be below if I didn't already mention that. Late modified. Yeah, I'm almost done this piece. And this is a double one too, so we can copy and paste it. Oops. Whoops. I copy and pasted the wrong one. Right, the next one is just another one of these, so copy, paste it. fit it in there somehow. Alright, now I'm gonna get to the part where I was talking about how it's really hard. The bigger the pieces are, the harder they are to fit into the Lego set. This is a prime example of that. Because this has to go into that there. Sometimes it just doesn't want to. I got it though. Sometimes you just have to zoom in to get it to fit. Alright, now I have to select all of this. Which I should have just left it selected before. Instead of selecting pieces on here, you can actually go on here and select the pieces. So you come back. You scroll down, hold shift. It selected that whole section there. I can copy it, paste it, flip it, set it. There we go. And there it is. Alright. Alright, so far this is looking really cool. Got the taxi cabs going around, and there it is. Alright. Well, that sums up part 2 of this build. I'm calling it a night. I'm gonna go watch some Frozen 2 and hang out with the wife. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys in part 3. Peace.